Hello, welcome. What do you think of my new stickers? Like them? Yeah? Hate them? Gone. Today I want to discuss an ongoing invention, and that is using my trusty drone. This is the dummy model, so don't be concerned about the rough treatment. Yeah, how about using the amazing gimbal and photography of the Mavic drone for presentation videos. I've got a couple of projects ongoing that I'd like to film by walking around them, and that obviously cries out for a gimbal for steadiness. Although my Olympus camera has stabilisation, I'm not sure it's up to stabilising me walking round one of my large-scale radio control models. So, two choices: put the drone up and use one of the quick shots to use the model as a target and do a circular rotation around it. So that's one option. The other option is to mount the drone on some type of carrying position, and use its amazing stabilisation to film. What do you think? This gadget was used to mount using fixing points on the Mavic. It was used to mount a 360 camera beneath it, or a GoPro, but tried it, been there, done it, got the t-shirt, moved on. So why not utilise that same fixing to have a quickly removable handheld device? As I say, it's ongoing because a lot of the ones I've seen have a handle so you can support the drone, and I guess that's for lower down shots. So that's why I say it's ongoing. How would we physically do it? I'll just put this model down. And bring into play the real one. I better show them both just for clarity. And I've even included my iPad mini to show the results. How would we set it up? Well, I'm loath to take the gimbal cover off for long, so I'll quickly run through it. I want the gimbal cover off when the camera's in operation, otherwise it'll overload the gimbal motor. So there's a little flap on the side of the Mavic. Underneath that cover there's a switch where you can switch it from remote control or Wi-Fi. So switch that to Wi-Fi. If I can get the flap shut. There we go. So that's switched to Wi-Fi. I'll put the drone down now. Take the gimbal cover off now that we're finally ready. Put the drone down while we pair it. Bear in mind this drone's been flown using the remote control. So we're going to pair it, in this case, with an iPad mini 4. It could well be an iPhone or any other phone that you use. And the way to pair it is to power on the drone. You'll hear it. That's the sound of the drone firing up. Select settings, go to the Wi-Fi. Hopefully up pops Mavic. If it's the first time you've selected it, you may well need to put in a password for the Wi-Fi. That can be found handily on the arm of the Mavic. So take a photo or write that down, put your password in. When a tick appears next to the Mavic Wi-Fi, you know you're in business. Open the DJI app. Just cancel any warning. Click on the Go Fly. Just close the status window. So there we have the camera of the Mavic being used as a handheld stabilised camera. I'm going to switch off and put the gimbal cover on. Very protective of my gimbal. So what do you think? I'll leave you with a little tip. This industrial Velcro put diagonally on an iPad mini or even a larger iPad can make it such an easier thing to handle. One strip of industrial Velcro on the back of the iPad, a slightly overlong strip placed in this position, and you've got yourself a handy holder for an iPad. And when you want to use it for anything else, you can just take that off, store it in your camera bag, and it's as thin and as useful as it ever was. Thanks for joining me. I plan to use the Mavic in its handheld state to film my large-scale radio control model projects that I built for my grandchildren. I plan to take the large models to a suitable, beautiful location with backdrop, not sure where yet. Again, I'd love to hear your ideas. My two models are a large-scale radio control model, motorbike and sidecar. So what's a good backdrop for that, to have a walk around? And the other model is a large-scale radio control horse and Roman chariot. What's a suitable backdrop for that? I want to create a presentation for my grandchildren to look at. They'll stay on YouTube as a testament to the two models I've lovingly created. Anyway, enough of me ranting on. Thanks for watching. Join me again soon.